I just got my hair cut. I'll put up the before picture on the screen so you can see the difference. But yeah, I got a lot cut off. And it was mostly a practical decision because moving to Florida, having really thick curly hair is so much harder to maintain when you're in a warmer climate and the humidity. So I found that I was using so much conditioner, so much hair mask, product, gel, just to keep it maintained. And it started to feel like such a battle. And as much as I like long hair, I like the idea of long hair, practically speaking, it's just a lot to deal with. And it started to feel weighed down. So I had to, well, I didn't have to. I chose to cut my hair. And yeah, it feels great. It's so much lighter. It's nice. I feel so free. When we have stuff weighing us down, it kind of got me thinking about life and how sometimes we carry around extra weight, and the more that we carry, the more it just grows and grows and grows, and it becomes a lot to deal with sometimes, and sometimes it's best to just let it go. And I was also thinking about the creative process of simplifying, and we tend to overcomplicate things so often. We just have excess. There's just an amount of excess in our lives. So I think it's good to reevaluate wherever you're at in life and think, what is weighing me down? What's extra? What is it that you can get rid of to enable yourself to breathe easier, to live more freely, to save time? For me, it's my hair, but then it got me thinking about other areas of my life. What else do I need to let go of? What's weighing me down? And also I was thinking of the creative process of simplifying, the idea of making things simple. So for my YouTube channel, if you've been watching for a while, or you might notice, my thumbnails have kind of gone through a process over the years. I've been making videos for so long, but I tend to every year kind of redesign them or do something new, do something different. And I felt like it was time for a channel redesign. So what I do is I go to Adobe Typekit. I have the Adobe subscription, so all these fonts are included. And so I'll scroll through and I try to find one, and I kind of think, okay, what message do I want to communicate to the audience? What is the look that I'm going for? I wanted it to be simple, so I'm going through all the fonts. I wanted a nice sans serif looking font. So I go through pretty much all of the options. I'm trying things out, and I wanted a nice handwritten script looking font. I wanted kind of a combination of the two. So I try all these different options. And after trying everything, I went to just using one of the most basic, commonly used fonts, which is Helvetica. I just wanted something simple, and I'm still playing with the color palette. So yeah, it got me thinking. Sometimes we spend so much time overcomplicating things when really it doesn't have to be that complicated, and we can just simplify things. I had a graphic design professor who would say KISS. And what that means is keep it simple, stupid. And for some reason, those words stay with me, and I always think about that. When I'm kind of overcomplicated things in graphic design or just in life, there's just so much excess, so much unnecessary that I just tell myself, keep it simple, stupid. I remember in my typography class on day one of my professors said, before you guys get into all the fancy typefaces and fonts, don't go crazy with all this stuff. A good designer can just use Helvetica, and it'll teach you the basics of how to use it. There's so many different options for weights and boldness and italics and thicknesses. So there's a lot to play with within just a very basic font. And it's pretty much the most commonly used typeface. It's everywhere. We watched a documentary about it. So now that I find myself, that's now my new go-to. So yeah, I redesigned my thumbnails. I redesigned my channel theme. Now is about creativity. Everything is with the underlying theme of living a creative life. How do you live creatively? How do we express our creativity and creative habits? So I think a lesson I've been learning personally is simplifying. And I cut my hair. I feel like I'm just letting go of the excess. Yesterday I went to an art gallery. I went to a boutique. I actually got a new shirt. This is from a local boutique store called Southern Chic. I forget what the exact name of it is. Oh, it's called Sweet Southern Chic Boutique. So yeah, I've been exploring, supporting the local businesses. I went to this antique store and looked around. I went on a bike ride. It's been nice to just feel like I'm living a simple life. So that's what I encourage everyone to do, is find areas in your life that you need to simplify, or excess weight you're carrying around, to let go of certain things, to let go and be able to open ourselves up to living a more creative life and focusing on what's truly important. So yeah, whatever it is that you're carrying around, let it go. If you have anything unnecessary of excess, things that are making your schedule chaotic, if you feel overbooked, what can you let go of that would just simplify your life and refocus on what's truly important? So that's all for today. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos every time I post. And I'll see you in my next video.